Good afternoon, sports fans. How are we today? You are with your boy Jay Espo here. Week one of the NFL is almost wrapped up. A very exciting week. A lot of big injuries. A lot of good stuff to talk about. Today, I want to focus on the two Monday night games. We have the New York Giants hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. Line anywhere from 5 to 6 for the Steelers. And then we have the Tennessee Titans in the late game, and they are going to Denver to take on Drew Lock, and the Denver Broncos. Broncos getting 2 to 3, depending again on where you see the line. I like the Giants tonight. I know a lot of people like the Steelers. I have the Giants +6. I think they're gonna make it close. I actually think they're gonna win the game. It's gonna be a good game, but I do have them. I do have them winning. So I'm actually gonna take the Giants on the money line, and I'm also gonna take them with the points. I think Daniel Jones will have a decent game against a tough defense, though. I think Barkley's going to be the big guy. Saquon Barkley looking to get back to that rookie year that he had, where he had over 1,300 yards and 80 catches. Joe Judge knows how to use him. Jason Garrett, the new offensive coordinator over there. Barkley gave him nightmares for a couple of years, so now he has him as a weapon. I think they're going to put him in that same role that Christian McCaffrey's in, and use him in the passing game a little bit more, and definitely run him early. Wear some of that Steeler front seven down. That front seven is very good for Pittsburgh. A very good defense. I think the Giants can do just enough offensively. And then I think with the Steelers, David DeCastro's not playing on the offensive line. I think the Giants can generate enough pressure on probably what's a hurt Ben Roethlisberger. Nobody really knows how he's doing actually. He's back. The elbow injury, I guess, is healed. I've heard some things here and there that he still feels some pain and things like that. So who knows? He's going to play. But one big hit, you never know. And I think the Giants can get to him with their revamped defense, and try to hold some of those Steelers receivers in check, and James Conner as a running back. So I do like the Giants tonight. I know a lot of people do not like them. I think most of what I've seen is on the Steelers, so that's fine, I guess. Just my opinion. May not mean anything, but we'll go from there. So the Broncos Titans, again, I think it's going to be a pretty good game. I think the Titans will probably win by a couple of touchdowns. So I am going to take the Titans -3 right now, that I got them at. So field goal, but I think they'll cover that pretty easily. Derrick Henry is an absolute beast. I don't think the Broncos can stop him. Ryan Tannehill had a pretty good year last year. He's more of that game manager quarterback. Not going to beat you, too much by himself. But with a guy like Derrick Henry, he doesn't have to beat you. He just hands the ball off to that guy, and he runs over everybody and then runs away from everybody if he gets in the clear. So an amazing football player. That sits back there. So I'm definitely going to take the Titans tonight. Again, I'll take them on the money line, and I'll take them giving up the 3. And I'll probably parlay something here or there. I'm not sure yet. Still thinking about that. As for a fantasy outlook on this game, yesterday was not great to me on the fantasy side of it. If you read the blog that I posted up on Ramblin Gamblin Empire, I had some wins, but I had some big losses. Also Lamar Jackson and Marquise Brown was my stack. Both played pretty well. Brown had over 100 yards. He didn't get in the end zone though. Jackson threw 3 touchdowns. So played pretty well. I was worried about the tight end position. I'd started Jack Doyle. That did come back to bite me. He did drop a touchdown pass, a little high of a ball that Rivers threw him, but he probably he probably should have caught it, got both hands on it. So he didn't do very well. I think he had 4 for 49 or something like that. And no touchdown is what I needed from him. I needed a touchdown. And I definitely missed on Tariq Cohen. David Montgomery played a lot more than I really thought he was going to play. He had 15 carries or something like that for 60 yards. So I missed it there with Tariq Cohen. I really thought he was going to have a bigger game because I thought he'd get a bigger size of the pie there, piece of the pie there, but he did not, and alas, he didn't score a lot of points. So I do have Jerry Jeudy going tonight as my flex play from yesterday as well. So I think Jeudy will have a big game for the Broncos, maybe a coming out party for him tonight. So I definitely think he should be in your lineup tonight if you're going to play on DraftKings and play a showdown game for Monday nights. Right now, I'm looking at Tannehill as quarterback. I know I said he can't beat you, but I certainly think that he'll probably throw a couple of touchdowns. He'll throw over a couple hundred yards. So I think he'll rack up the points, and I think he's going to have a better fantasy outlook than some of the other quarterbacks there. Definitely taking Barkley, Derrick Henry in my backfield, and and then I'm taking AJ Brown, and I said Jerry Jeudy as well. I'm going to go with young Deontay Johnson from the Steelers, and Evan Ingram as a tight end, and then Darius Slayton from the Giants as a flex to round out my skill positions. And then I am going to take the Titans as a my kitty cat wants to say hi, as a as a defense. So that's it right there. Take a look at the blog. I'm going to post something real quick for Ramblin Gamblin Empire. Once again, I am Jay Espo. This is just a quick outlook on the fantasy side of sports in football tonight. Thank you, Ramblin and Gamblin, for giving me the opportunity to go through some of this stuff and promote some of my ideas, whether they're good or not. Some of them work out, some of them don't. But once again, I'm Jay Espo for Ramblin and Gamblin Empire. Let's hit some cash tonight, boys.